All right, welcome to 321 Airsoft's YouTube channel, and today we're talking with Knightmare. Knightmare is famous for his video that's well over 2 years old of him playing in an open play and raging and screaming like a maniac on the field.
He wasn't raging.
He wasn't raging. He's not angry. Oh, shit. Maybe if I have it, I'll just play a few clips of that video. Hopefully I still have it, but if you not, here's the link. Here's the link. There's the link. There's the link. Click that, and you can watch the video. It should open up in a new window, and then you can kind of play along with this. All right. So, the video was really popular, and it took off and kind of got viral when people started calling you like an a-hole and worst player ever. Okay, so we have comments from the past 5 days, and I'm going to read them to you, and you can kind of respond to them, right? So this guy says, I choose worst a-hole player ever. He should learn how to be smart and aggressive without bossing everyone around. Were you bossing everyone around?
Absolutely, because they were all a bunch of idiots.
Why were they being a bunch of idiots?
Well, they were stopping my way. Didn't you see them while they all choked up on the bridge?
Not even the bridge. People don't even make it to the bridge part. They're talking about like when you're in the town.
Oh,
like,
when I'm in the town?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't yelling at people then. I was just telling people where they were shooting me from.
Okay, so you were just calling out direction, and you're working with Maelstrom guys, right?
Yeah, they were all behind me. There was the Maelstrom's a team, and there were 2 or 3 of them behind me in that brush over there, and they were could sweep over and take out the contact that was trying to get me. So I wanted to let them know there was guys over there.
So you were yelling to guys you know.
Exactly.
Okay, so then all the other douchers on there say, why don't you use a radio? Why weren't you using a radio that day?
I don't know. I don't know if I had a radio on me at the time. Sometimes I run a radio, sometimes I don't. It was an open play. I may have not. Either that or they weren't on my same channel.
So just not everyone had a radio.
Yeah. I mean,
so how do you communicate?
By yelling.
All right. This guy says, badass, pro status, man. Pro status. Nice job.
Yes.
So some people appreciate your effort.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's got to go out there and take charge, I guess. And I do fancy myself a professional.
All right, here's a good one. Just one word. Douche. Just calls you a douche. Are you a douche?
You.
No. Well, that's not nice. Apparently he is a douche. So are you a douche? Were you being a douche that day?
No.
Were you being a douche to the dudes you knocked the barrel over and hosed with your pistol?
No, I was trying to kill them because they were trying to kill me.
Well, there you go. So nobody's being a douche. Just calm down. So. Not at all aggressive. Smart, actually. Were you being smart that day?
Absolutely.
Was that your best performance?
I don't know if it's one of my best. It's definitely one of the most heart-pumping and adrenaline-pumping performances.
Okay, so Knightmare likes real firearms. You're a big H&K fan, right?
Absolutely.
So you're big on G. This guy says, this guy would learn his lesson if the G36 was real, because the chamber, or the cocking handle, wound blow, speak English, dude. I guess he's saying that the cocking handle would blow your finger off the way you're holding the gun.
The cocking handle would not blow my finger off the way I was holding the gun. I was holding my gun with the thumb all the way up against the front of the underside of the rail, so I had plenty of room if it was really articulating back and forth when I shot that it wouldn't miss my thumb.
But it's an airsoft gun, so who gives a shit, right?
Exactly.
There you go. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
The G36 articulates.
Anyway, this guy says you're not an well, you just know what you're doing and you make a good team leader. Were you being a good team leader that day?
I was trying. I was trying to get people motivated, especially when we were trying to take the wedge forts. They were just, it always happens. They stop when they start taking fire. But if you fire back and move forward, the enemy will do the same thing and just hunker down while you're taking them over.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I like that. But this guy says that he mag rages at 325. So if you go to, I'll put a link right here. At 325, Knightmare mag rages on his magazine. Now, I know what was going on, so please explain why you're raging on that poor standard mag.
Okay, well, as you probably saw, I was dry firing. I pulled the magazine out, and I hit it a couple times, put it back in, still dry firing, got really angry, hit it a couple more times, and then back in, no more, so then I called mag out, and then I got shot. But basically, I was just annoyed with the fact that the magazine wasn't working. But what else are you going to do when a spring is jammed in a giant hunk of plastic?
He's okay. He's aggressive and he gives a lot of orders. He's good, but he needs to learn how to work well with others. I don't see a problem. Maybe he's a dedicated leader. I mean, yeah, some of this stuff is good, but most people say stupid shit like this. He takes this more seriously than a nerd does with Arma 2.
I've never played Arma 2.
So you've never, but some guy apparently does, because he says, hey, now I played Arma 2, and he got mad at this guy. So clearly there's a big fight going on in the comment section. But yeah, I mean, there's that great section in the video where you march across the bridge, and there's a bunch of players there who clearly don't want to go, and they're stuck. So you just kind of move them out of the way, march right up there with suppressing fire, your own cover and suppression. You bound up to the building, you waste a bunch of people with your pistol at close range, and you like totally rage throw that barrel over and like shoot people until you get shot at the very end. Okay, so that's well done, but I don't think most people make it to that part of the video.
Right.
So they're not giving you props for the accomplishments that you're making. They're just like, that dude's beating on that magazine. So
that's how I get seen. I'm not the guy that knocked over the blue barrel. I'm the guy that abuses his mag.
yeah, the guy abuses mag and rages on everybody. I don't know, but I don't know. I like the video. I mean, it's just video of someone else playing. You know, I mean, you do something different. Than most people just sit behind a wall and shoot BBs until they, you know.
Exactly.
So you're going out there, you're yelling, you're having a good time. I don't see what the problem is. Here.
Yeah. No one else around me was scared or not having a good time, so it's like, okay, just roll with it. So.
Oh man, the comments. If you guys want to read the comments in that video, go in there. They're hilarious. So yeah, this was Knightmare. Let's thank him for coming in. Paul, thank him. Yay! All right, so let's make sure we give him the GoPro camera the next time we go out, so we can get some more like Knightmare raging in the game, you know. So stick around to this channel, watch more videos, watch more game videos, watch some more gun reviews. Now, this is our tradition. At the end, we got to push off the chair and see how far. We're trying to get out of the frame. Ready?
Okay.
Ready? Go. Oh, HK rules! Ah!